Hello there and welcome to a brand new demo for the channel called Docked. This demo was recently extended. I didn't even know it existed until I went to play some Roadcraft, and there it was on the main screen. So yeah, it looked really cool. I looked at some of the videos there on Steam and whatnot, and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. It's only a single player so far, but maybe that's just because it's a demo. Hopefully it's a multiplayer, but yeah, this game looked oops. This game looked, it looked pretty cool, so I thought I'd check it out. It is another Focus interactive game, the ones that made Roadcraft and SnowRunner, MudRunner, the Expeditions one, all those games. So looks like they're working on another one. And this one, you know, if I could be a dock worker and all I did was run the cranes for the container ships all day, I would do that as a job. I really would. I think that'd be the funnest thing to do. But again, I know that that's not the case when you're a dock worker. You're doing everything, so it's one of those. But yeah, it's weird that the main menu is like all fast forward and stuff. So also, I am sick and need something that takes less brain power than Enshrouded. So I don't know if it will or not. I'll say this might take a lot of that. Am I not allowed to play the game unless I'm not? I don't need you to collect my data. We're good. You're playing the demo version of the game, so some features are unavailable or limited. I imagine there's probably some bugs and stuff too. Yeah, sadly they don't ever do early access. They always do. Or do they do early access? I don't think they do. I think they just release the game and then they release like DLCs and patches for it. So, it is what it is. Oh, there we go. Man, that was a long loading screen. All right, what do we got? I'm guessing we're gonna do this mission number one. Mission number one. Even keel. Pathfinder, a damaged container ship arrived at our port today. It was battered pretty badly by the storm. Some of the cargo on its deck have to be removed urgently. Remove 2 containers from the ship. This is probably like the tutorial. Yeah, very reminiscent of all the other games. So. But yeah, like I said, I'm a little bit sick, so if my voice goes funky, that's why. It's just figures as soon as I leave the house, I get sick. It's just like, why? I mean, it is that time of year where one person gets sick, then they go to the store, and then another person a bunch of people get sick from that, and then, you know, just it's one of those type of bugs that just goes around. It makes you cough your lungs out and gives you a headache and all that stuff. So, bleh. Hate being sick. I used to love it when I was a kid because I could skip school, but now it's just like, ugh, I hate being sick. Oh, yeah, that looks, damn. Oh boy. My Amazon packages, no! It's probably what happens to some of them. You just get lost in the ocean. Just imagine how many...
There's a container ship at the pier. Barely made it here. Took heavy damage in the storm and is still taking on water.
I'm gonna have to turn down the graphics a little bit. It looks like it's lagging. This is a demo.
Some dangerous cargo on deck. So get on the STS crane and get it off there. You remember STS, right?
Nope.
Ship to shore, Dad. Yes, I remember. I'm on it.
Purpose: loading and unloading container ships. 70 tons, 600 TEU per day. No idea what that means. Okay, I am gonna turn down the graphics back to, or turn down the graphics down. Because it does seem to be a little bit also SMA, please.
Tommy, those containers on top have got to go. The ship is listing pretty badly.
Got it.
So reach the crane and left stick. Move towards the wave marker To run, press left stick or hold RT. Okay. This is pretty cool. You get to walk around and stuff. This is a story game. That why it's single
The
player.
weather's getting worse, so turn on the crane
jeez.
lights just in case.
All right.
Also, the boom's been known to freeze while lowering.
Thanks for the heads up. I'll use the upper booth to keep an eye on it.
And also, wow, why is it like this? That's a bit better. It's not as blurry anymore. It turned the blurriness back on, so that's why it was all blurry. Where am I going? Wait. Open the control. There's gonna be some stuttering. I went right past whatever I was supposed to be doing. Hopefully I'm not time limited. Lights on.
I'm going up.
Good.
This is kind of cool. Going up. Takes multiple people to run this crane. Oh, this is an elevator. Wait. Oh, it wants us to go floor 4. There's an elevator? I figured I was going to have to climb all the way to the top. I imagine the stuttering is just because it's not optimized at all. That's my only guess, anyway. Oh. Look at this. What the heck? How's this thing so massive? This thing is absolutely massive. That's what she said, but at the same time, I don't know if I can handle this. Lower boom. Doesn't move it.
Hey, Tommy, how do you like being back?
It's like I never left.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
How about a little party tonight at Jay's to celebrate your return?
If you're buying.
For my favorite musician and best friend who's been away for ages? Of course.
Yes, it's been a while. I missed you too.
See you there.
I feel like I'm playing one of those like super realistic horror story games. I love how I'm running this entire crane by myself. Where's the rest of the dock crew? Like what? Why am I the only one working tonight? Where the heck am I going? How do I see anything from here? Oh boy.
Ready.
Welcome to the STS Crane Training Program. To start, position the cab over the desired container.
Hey, how do I shut this stupid voice off?
You don't. I turned it on to refresh your memory after the long break.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Whee! Oh, dude, this is so cool. It's very dark. These controls are all in my way, but I think the controls could have been better positioned and smaller. Definitely. I don't want to switch views. I want to.
The crane spreader is currently configured to grab standard 20-foot containers. In your manual, they are also referred to as TEUs, or 20-foot equivalent units.
Okay. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Dude.
container using the twist locks, you must lower the clamps directly into the container slots and secure it.
But did it shut down? Okay, it's a little bit... it's a little bit finicky. Okay, now we're good.
The container outline on your crane's MFD is filled green. The yellow and red lights are on, indicating that the container is ready for gripping.
Ready for gripping. How do I grip? Twist locks.
Just be careful there. Those containers have some nasty stuff inside. One puncture and we'll never hear the end of it.
Don't worry. Be careful.
Okay, now where do I go with it? Lower the container onto the ground in the marked area. How do I see where the marked area is? Oh. Oh. Am I clear here? Can I go left? Oh, the whole thing moves. I thought I was gonna move between the supports, but no, the whole thing is moving. Okay. And no, I don't want to switch views because this is cool. I love the realism of it. Hopefully this is realistic. Honestly, I don't know.
Now carefully lower the container. When you reach the target height, release the twist locks. Don't pop the locks open prematurely, as this may result in an emergency.
Thanks, Ada. For those who don't know who Ada is, satisfactory.
The green and yellow lights together indicate that the container is stable. You can now release the twist locks.
Nice. I'm so focused, I'm sorry. I am so freaking focused on this. Okay, so how do I configure the critter size RB and Y? Yeah, because I was like, that looks much bigger. It's cool that you don't need to. I keep hitting the wrong controls there.
You need to extend the spreader to grab a 40-foot or a double TEU container.
Yeah, I've already done
What
that.
would I do without you?
It's like, I've already done that.
Tommy, if you're not done yet, you better hurry. That storm is gonna hit any minute now.
You're right on time. Almost done.
And you didn't even turn my port into a disaster zone. Not bad.
Yeah, I'll be gone before I get a chance to disappoint you.
Or you could stay and not disappoint me.
True.
Right. Think about that.
That's my boy.
Dude, this is... Gotta be very careful. I don't know if this thing can hit the supports, but... Dude, this is so cool. I'm just amazed by it right now. Nice and easy. Yay, we did it. Holy crap. Oh, that tower's coming down, boyo. It'd be nice if we had some of the cinematics like this in Roadcraft where we get to see what actually was happening during the storm. Or during the disaster events. That would have been cool. I'm enjoying it so far. Like, I mean, when I get super focused and go quiet, you know I'm like super focused and super into the game at the moment. Either that or I'm sick. Or both. Oh, got some sounds. Suppose it's like a driving game, so I'm going to be using a controller. Oh. So that's complete. Job 1, let's do it. So that was the tutorial. The tutorial. Yeah, so that's what I was using there. That's insane. That's an insane piece of machinery. Absolutely massive. I'd imagine I'm not supposed to run that by myself, though. I'd imagine there's supposed to be multiple people running that thing. Alrighty. Sorry about all the stuttering in the cutscenes, though, because they can't do much about it. Unfortunately. Oh man, it is an absolute mess. See, cutscenes like this would have been really cool too.
Are you in already?
Yes, Dad. This place is a mess.
You're telling me. I'm just starting to tally up the damage.
Ooh,
We're
yeah.
lucky at least some of our stuff is still okay.
Yeah, luckily the cranes survived. You're probably already into it in hundreds of thousands, if not maybe a couple mil in damages. Just damage to products and everything. Products, equipment, building maintenance. Oh yeah. Do it, buddy. Use the blank reach stacker. Oh, use the reach stacker to complete the task. You need to move the 20-foot container. I'm surprised that wasn't damaged during the storm. Then move the 40-foot tank. Both will be delivered to the designated area. You got it. I'm
Ready to go?
Good. Now get those containers to the free lot. Gently.
Yeah, I remember. One puncture and we'll never hear the end of it.
Yep, something like that.
Nice.
You know, I would say the characters so far in this one are definitely better than Kelly. Oh, man. A little bit of stuttering going on. Just a wee bit. I do like being able to walk around, though. That's pretty cool. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh. Come on. There we go. Open the radio menu by pressing Y to do the drive mode. Drive mode. Okay, I'm hoping they streamline that a little bit more. Oh yeah. My cat making noise. This thing is very squeaky. Alright. Again, why am I the only one here? I understand the other game because you're
Hey,
kind of out in
Tommy,
the middle of nowhere.
That you driving the reach stacker right now?
Yeah, it's me, all right.
Great. Can you check if I left my player on the dash?
Wow, you're still using that thing.
Of course. It was Dad's. His taste in music wasn't as good as mine, though.
So you kept the recording too?
Come on. When you make it big, I'm running your fan club. I'm dead serious, though. Your music's good. I just wish there were more than 2 people who knew about it. So I put together a little video with yesterday's cam feeds and your music and posted it online.
Well, tell me if it gets any views. Anyways, gotta get back to work.
Good luck.
Probably more than me. I love that the seat as well is like bobbing up and down because that's exactly what would happen. I drove heavy equipment that, you know, are kind of like this, like tractors and big old vehicles. So obviously not this, but definitely something similar. And yeah, you're just sitting there bouncing up and down all day and you drive along. It's got, you know, it's got suspension in the in the seat. Control the stereo, open up the okay. I just hope none of this is copyrighted. I'd be a little sad. R being up. I was just using up. It was just working. R being down to change. Oh, right stick. Change from like, got it. Oh, it self-adjusts? That's amazing. Did you see that self-adjustment there? Oh. Yeah, it self-adjusts it. Ugh. So that I lift it high enough so I can see where I'm going, right? This is cool. Beep. I hope that's what you do with this. I mean, you probably would not have left it too far. Ooh, because of that. We should probably bring this in a bit. That way the weight's a little more centered. I bet these really exist too. The self-adjusting freaking telehandlers. Alright, we're gonna put this all the way to the back.
First container's in place. I'm going for the second.
Good. Keep the pace.
Yeah, the rear wheel steer. This is good. Careful not to swing my butt right into that container. I also got a container to my rear. Dude, this thing is so cool. I love all the sounds too. They did a decent job on that. The sound is so iconic too. Like, it's exactly what these seats sound like when they get older. They just kind of squeaking all day long.
Looks like I'll have to tilt the spreader to pick this one up.
Yeah. So, open the radio menu. 40 foot. See if I can get a little more centered. Ooh. Ooh. Actually plays pretty well. It's just the cutscenes that are really bad. Okay. I'm looking at the right side as well. Alright, that's in position. Okay. Move spreader, LB. Let's rotate. Yep. Yep. Cool. And then it's self-adjusted. Very nice. I nerd out over these kind of games. They're so good.
So you've moved most of the critical cargo.
Yep, I'm on the last one.
Great. Bring it over and take a break. I guess it's good to have you back. Maybe.
Good to see you too.
Just gotta be nice and careful. It's just maybe it's probably because I was a heavy equipment operator for working for the DOT, Department of Transportation. So I can't see. There we go. I don't want to go. Yeah, maybe I should go higher because it is. Oh, why did that come up? LB and R to center the position. Yeah, but I'm already attached to it. Uh-oh. This looks like a trip. Okay. Let's go up. I mean, we'll be center gravity anyway. We'll just be a little top heavy. But, yeah. Let's check the clearances. Okay, I think we're clear of the containers. They probably expected you to run into those. Yeah, it definitely needed to be up higher. And as long as I don't turn too quickly, I should be good. Yeah, that keeps popping up as if it's gonna detach. Just watching out for that tower over there. And we can lower her back down to a more safe height. All right. Back up just a wee bit. Also, we should probably... Yeah. Be a little bit straighter. Like that. So when we lower it down, we're not lowering it at a, you know, cattywampus angle. Nice. I'm enjoying this so far. Like I said, I nerd out over these type of games. Like Roadcraft. Yeah. Absolutely. Any kind of heavy equipment operating game. I do have Construction Simulator, the latest one. But, yeah, kind of got away from that game and never did finish it. I ended up playing Satisfactory instead, and that's where all my time went. Alright. Job 2, urgent delivery. Let's do it. Let's do it. Would be a little more enjoyable if I wasn't coughing my brains out. Over here. Use the telehandler, reach stack, or whatever to unload 2 containers from Yard H. Bring the containers to the rail line and load them into the marked area. Oh, we get to load trains. Very cool. So more telehandler. Again, I question, where's all the other workers? Why am I the only one working here? I should be making buku bucks though if I'm the only one on duty. Ugh. Oh, I thought I was gonna... Oh, thank you. I can remove the controls. Okay, cool. Oops. That could be... I think that could be streamlined a little bit better. Ooh. Oh, can I pick up any container and load it? Be pretty cool. Oh yeah, we need to change to 40-foot mode. Oh, that was a bad idea. I almost just slammed in my thing into that container up there. Okay, so a little bit tougher this time. We're in a bit of a tight spot. Ooh, that sun is... sun is in a bad spot. Okay. Alright. Ah! Bumped the barrier behind me. Didn't have as much room as I thought. Oh. I don't know why I locked it. For some reason I thought I was locked in. Ooh, that's tilting. I don't want to tilt. It's RV. That was it. Other way. Why does it suddenly go off? There we go. Okay. Alrighty, where do I need to go? That way. Okay. Back all the way out. There's a bit of a barrier behind me, so... It's in a little bit of a tight position. And then we need to drive over this way. Pull the tower. Okay, I know what that sound is now. Alright. It's because the left stick also controls stuff, but they didn't differentiate between steering and doing that. Roadcraft actually did a much better job, I would say, about controlling that, because you could be holding a button or turned it into crane mode in order to do that, but like hold a button in order to actually use the lift and stuff. That would have been a little bit better. Ooh. I think I got onto the brake. Oh, I'm not supposed to drive down this. Whoops. Hold on. Also, I would really love a... like, I don't know. Some kind of speed controller. I'm on the wrong side. Balls. Then there's the sun again. So I need to go all the way around. Or go back around. I love the, I do love the freight train. This is pretty cool. Hopefully... Oh, I'm going backwards. This is a one-way road. Well, I'm the only one on duty, so it doesn't really matter. Hey, do they want me to drive... Oh, nope. Don't want us to drive down that. There's some vans in the way. What? Okay. So we're not going that. I guess I was going the right way. I needed to go all the way around into the back. Nice and easy. Don't want to flip over. Unless I can actually reach that. I mean, that might be a case. I could reach that train. Also, double stacking containers on trains? Are you insane? That's probably how they do it. I'm sure. That is pretty cool. Yeah, that's as far as she goes. Alright. Oh yeah, easy. Not quite positioned correctly. Okay. Still not positioned correctly. It's really hard to judge. Oh. It's crazy how this thing is able to stay balanced. I just bumped the barrier. Hopefully these have got guards, like little bump guards on it. I think I'm centered. There we go. Now we're centered. Imagine once I get down to the height. What just happened? Oh, we do get to move other containers. Okay. Luckily, there's no containers in my way. Yeah, see, I can still control this. Oh. I see the two line-up lines, too. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice to have that. We used to have that on, like, other things, like trucks and stuff. Oh, nope. Wrong one. Oh yeah. So if you need a container that's below another container, like, well, should we not run into that? And don't run into that. Wait, hold on. Keep using the wrong one. Looks lovely. There, I get nice and snug. Yeah. Wish the mirrors actually worked. Would be nice. Oh my gosh, sliding up to this. It'd be like Austin Powers over here. Yeah, they should really separate the steering from the actual boom arm. They've done it before in other games, or in the other games, so. I wonder if you can... How far can you fully slide a container? Be nice if you could, like, slide it out of the way. Okay. Oh boy. Is that high enough? I don't think it is. To the sky! Yeah, we're definitely not lined up. Okay. A little more center. Come on. I don't know why. I'm enjoying myself immensely right now. I'm a terrible crane driver. Oh, I keep doing it early. There we go. So basically what I'm going to do is I've got to shift this container. What the heck do I do with this? I've never worked at a dock before. I wouldn't know where I'd want to put this. Like, would I want to put it on top of another container? Like this, or... Okay. Definitely gotta get centered. I wouldn't know what to do. At least it lines me up. Ah, I turned too early. This thing's steering is like, because it's like a forklift. It's got the rear wheel steer. Can turn very sharply, very quickly. Oh, it keeps magneting into place. They should definitely remove that. I could see that causing issues. Definitely. We'll get nice and centered. Okay. I imagine you could definitely cause some havoc with this thing. The problem with the rear wheel steer is your back end does end up moving faster than the whole rest of the vehicle while you're trying to steer, so definitely got to be careful with that. Because usually these things got a nice fat ass. If you steer too quickly, you're going to run it into something. And back that booty up. Okay. I mean, we didn't do too bad that time. I'd imagine after a while of working at a place like this, you would definitely get very, very good at lining stuff up first time. Back out. Okay, then steer. Pretty crazy that somebody can. I don't know if you can own a dock. I don't know if the government owns those, or. I'm very curious how he owns the dock. You know. I don't know if they're privately owned or if they're government owned. I'm not really sure. I always thought they were government owned, but I could be wrong. Is that like traffic over the highway there? Oh yes, we do need to do that on that side. I wouldn't be able to reach anyway. There'd be no freaking way. Also, seems like the container's like in the way of being able to access the train. You'd figure these containers would be out of the way. You know what I mean? If we're trying to load a train, we can't be having containers in the way. So I'm guessing we're going to need to go all the way down and out. Yeah, I imagine these need to be perfectly centered in real life. They need to be in the perfect spot so they can strap them down correctly. I wonder who's responsible for it to be strapped down like that. Is it the train? Because when it comes to semi-trucks, once you have the load, it's your responsibility to make sure it stays strapped down. And sometimes you even got to strap down your own loads or help strap them down. Or like once they're loaded, they're your responsibility, you know? At least that's what it seemed like anyway. Nice. Loaded the train. Trying to make sure I have my coughing fits in between the loading screens. I'm trying my best over here. Alright, last job. Looks like we're going to do this whole thing in one video. That's actually pretty good. I think demos shouldn't take all that long to complete because you're just trying to understand the game, so, and what the game's about to make an informed buying decision anyway. Test drive. So are we going to come in roadcraft roadcraft then, or are we going to like organize their port for them? You know, if they actually linked the games like that, that'd be pretty damn brilliant. I would have enjoyed that. Like if, you know, in Roadcraft you fix up a lot of the major stuff, and then in this game you like work at the ports and you're like helping clean up, and you know helping mitigate some of the damages and stuff that happened. That'd be I'd love that. That'd be amazing. That was a bad one. Continue. Ooh. Just drive. My phone keeps ringing. Our customers are waiting for their containers. Break in a brand new Straddle Carrier and move the containers. Straddle Carrier and follow the prompts to get ready for work. Pick a 20-foot container in the office area. Place it into the rail yard. 40 foot from the warehouse. Place it into the rail yard. Okay. Hopefully the music's not too loud. Good lord.
How do you like the new toy, Mark?
She's perfect. I wouldn't dare put a scratch on her.
Don't need to worry too much. Just be careful and do your job.
I'm on it, boss.
Oh, I was just like, how do I get in here? Look at this thing. I bet this is much better than a telehandler. We're just going to hide the controls for now.
Alright, the engine did start. That's a relief. Can you check if the spreader works now?
Sure, works just fine, boss.
Great.
What the heck am I doing there? Oh, I do not like that. It's crazy. What the heck, man? How does it do that? That's crazy. I love it. Is that about center? Alright. Alright, LB and R to center. Ah, thank you. Rotate the seat. Wait, what? Shouldn't I be facing the other way? Wait, am I Mark? Oh, am I playing as Mark as well? Oh my gosh, I thought... Oh, this is weird. How does this thing not... How does this not tip over? Can't see behind me. Oh, there we go. How would something like this not tip over? You gotta be very careful not to run anybody over either. Oh, geez. Yeah, the stick needs to be... You need to hold a button or something in order to not... so the crane doesn't move while you're trying to drive. Dude, this thing is insane. Brother. What the hell? I'm gonna drive over a semi-truck. Oh, that's amazing. How do you center yourself with this? I just center... I don't like the noises that are going on. I'm gonna assume that I'm center with the vehicle. Oh, I am not. Ooh, why am I not center with the vehicle? Oh, this is... Brother. This is so complicated. Oh, dude, if I was sitting in that truck, I would be like, my butt would be so puckered. Like, I hope he doesn't hit the truck. Okay, so how do I... Okay, so do I need to position myself like this? Okay, hold on. There you go. Take the seat. Alright. So you can drive sideways. That's pretty cool. So I'm in 20-foot mode, right? I'd be afraid of running into this semi. I'm just little movements, little movements. There we go. Oh. Well, that is like... That is scary. I don't want to break it. I imagine I want to bring this all the way up, probably. Dude, that's insane. So crazy. Ooh, no. No. No, I don't like it. No. Please don't tip over. Dude, how do you drive this thing? It's cool, but also on the other hand, I am thoroughly scared of tipping over. Can't see my other wheel. I would assume that we're going to fit nice and tightly over this. Those alarms are scary. It's a cool piece of machinery, though. I'm sure these exist. Also, how do you drive this thing? Oh my god. It's really hard to gauge where anything is at. That's actually pretty close. Nice. I can see my other wheels when I'm sideways like this, though. Oh, I am high enough to go over this, right? Where am I going anyway? Actually, don't know where I'm going. Where's the rail yard they wanted me to go to? So reach the 40-foot container. Wasn't it over? Yeah, it was this yellow one, right? I get why they call it the straddler, though. You definitely got to straddle everything in order to use this piece of equipment. I heard a noise, and I don't like it. Oh, it's a scrape in the... Oh, I put a scratch on her. Sorry, boss. So how in the heck do I get over there? I think driving it sideways is better. Like, because I can actually see all the wheels. How in the hell? Okay, we're definitely not going that way. Yeah, I can actually see all the wheels, but it's sideways like this. Plus I can see when I'm going backwards. Oh, oops. Where's the clearance? There's the clearance, okay. I need to go over this way. Love this. I am thoroughly enjoying myself right now, but also, this is a big nope from me. I would be afraid to flip over. Although I would drive this. I think I'd drive it once, just for fun. Oh, jeez. Be very careful. Okay, I'm going to guess... So we can't go that way. We have to go over here. Did I need to get into that area? Oh yeah, yep. There's a gate there. Like, wait a minute, haven't you been working here for years? Don't you know how to navigate? You know where everything's at? Like, I'm sorry. Oh, how am I gonna drive in here? Am I skinny enough? Well, I'm not too fat. Oh yeah, like a glove. Open the gate, please. It's a massive piece of machinery. Imagine when they built those gates, they didn't expect this to be driving through them. Stop that. Ooh. Just scratch it above out. Gotta be careful too, because I can't go too far this way. I know it says rotate the seat, but this is the best way, in my opinion, to drive this. Okay. 40-foot mode. Drop her down. It's definitely not lined up. No, actually pretty close. I'm loving this. Okay, and really wish it stopped going down. It keeps going, it is ever so slowly inching downwards as I'm trying to steer. Self-adjusted. Nice. Now we gotta get out of here. I'm gonna go down a bit. Just so I can at least see the one side of wheels. Yeah, so I'd imagine we gotta get out of here. This thing is insane. Alright, so grab the container and transport it to the designated position on Yard B. Don't forget to switch. Okay, no, we've already done that. We already have it. Oh, there's the other end of the container. Blocking all my wheels. Okay, so we gotta go at Yard B, right? Oh, there it is. Wait. Yard... Oh, this is... Okay, this is Yard B. Okay. Just said Yard B, line D. I would have understood that. Okay, I gotta flip around here. Flipping around. Hopefully... Oh yeah, this thing steers. It's four-wheel steers, so it can turn... Man, those wheels can definitely turn some serious angles. Alright, then we'll line her up with D. Okay. Oh, man, I love how I could just look straight down and just line everything up. This is where I gotta go up. Oh, we don't have any other containers. We're just on top of the container right now. And 90. It's like showing me the spot for the 20-footers. Oh, look at that. Like a glove. Perfect. I'm sure it'll reposition itself. Yeah, there it goes. See? I love it. That was cool. Man, very nice. Very nice demo. A lot less in this demo than there was in the Roadcraft demo, but that was definitely cool. And it's done. Very cool. So those are all completed now. Economy, processing. Oh my gosh, look at all this. They're giving us a taste. That was some of the stuff we were driving. That one was pretty cool. And we get a little truck to move Move shipping around. So it's like trucking line, shipping line, railway line. So you could definitely like up your stuff. Okay. This is the map. Hopefully this is not... I don't know. Actually, I don't know how big this game is going to be. And it looks like we're going to have different like missions and areas that we got to work in. Functionality is available. The functionality is available in the third, or in the full version. So it's going to be like a small game, or you got milestones. Okay, that's pretty cool. Railway line. Nice. Okay, well, I think. Yeah, I think that is the end of the demo. That's what it seems like. Nice little taste of what is to come. I'll be adding this to the wish list. No. I'll be adding this to the wish list, I think. Definitely. Because that was a pretty cool experience. I don't know about you guys, but like I said, I definitely nerd out when it comes to stuff like this. I would definitely like to see a multiplayer. I don't know how the game's really going to be, though. So I can't say definitely for sure a multiplayer would be good or not. But it definitely seems like a pretty cool game, and I'll definitely be adding it to my wish list. And, you know, seeing what it looks like when it comes out. But so far, that was pretty cool. I definitely enjoyed that. So, a very awesome game. And if I sound like I'm just done with it, it's because I'm sick, okay? This bleh, nasty sickness. Yeah, so, anyway, I guess that's going to be it for this little demo, for this little look into the game Docked by, you know, another one by this developer. So yeah, I've always enjoyed most of the games like Mud Runner, Snow Runner and stuff, so I can definitely see this one being another like kind of realistic style game and whatnot. Anyway, like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I'd like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see on your screen right now. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.